Hey guys, Lou back with episode 32 of our Hearts of Iron 3 Let's Play as Germany, featuring the Black Ice mod, version 6.26. We last left off, just moving around some troops. We had taken the lowlands finally. At least we've accomplished all the provinces. I was asking you guys last episode where the last victory point was for Belgium, and somebody in the comments, I can't remember his name right now, told me where it is, and it's down here in the Congo. I think there's a few victory points over here that Belgium owns, so we're not going to worry about those. We have taken over all we need to up here, so I'm moving Army Group C down to Spain, and they're going to help us. They also contain the Fort Busters, which is good. We have OKW, which is here. I've renamed the French Front Garrison, I think I had it called before, but now it's a Soviet garrison. Those guys are going to be moving over to Warsaw, or no, sorry, Lodz. Lodz, can't say that one. And they're going to be redeploying into the front there. They're more of a defensive force. Army Group B is coming up north. Sorry, that's A. A lot of A is going to come down south to fight Spain, and then some of it's going to stay up here on top. Army Group B I have moving up here, and we're going to use them with our ships. So I'm not actually going to, I might put a few forces here, right, to just hold this line. But we're actually going to take all three of these guys with just transport ships and troops on those transport ships. So I'll show you how I do this. Something Marco Antonio taught me. I'm pretty sure I can do Sweden. We're going to try it first. So we're going to do Denmark, Sweden, and then Norway. Basically all you do. I'll show you when I actually do it, but you can see both of these have access to the sea. These two have access to the sea. Same with that. Nothing up there. And then for Norway, it's actually only two of them, right? So same as Denmark. Take those two. My production queue is looking a little bit more organized. I just put everything in together. I need a lot of convoys. We're getting pretty low there. I want to get that up. I've got some planes that are going to be finished right away. That's why I popped them up. These are going to be finished right away. That's why I popped those up. And I need a ton of heavy transports. I've been slacking on these. I haven't built enough. So I think this run and then another run of similar size will give me my heavy transports that I need to fight Barbarossa. These garrisons are going to go into France, mostly. We'll use a few in Norway and Sweden once we're done. And they're just going to stay at major ports, I think, and just in case they try to invade us. And what else do we got in here? It's full. I mean, I got to clean this thing up. Slowly but surely. I've got some HQ divisions making up some of this part. So we're going to put those into our armored regiments. Sorry, armored HQs. I have another two of these for some reason. They really don't need to be in there. I'll pop them up when those other two are done. This is another armor group thing that we make. Subs. More. It's hard to keep track of now. I gotta get all this infrastructure done too, so I have to start slowing down on production right away. We're on good pace though, so it should not be a problem. And what are we gonna do here? Okay, we're gonna start the timer up. We're still killing a bunch of transports. The UK's transports, which is NAS. I think I have this guy moving. This guy got hurt pretty bad. He's going to come back here unless he gets killed. But right now we're just letting stuff move, so I might turn it up a little bit. As far as speed goes. Okie dokie. A weak military super hour. We got first aid done. Which is good. I think that's... Well, we can put that up top. Combat meds and first aid. Engineer we don't need anymore. He says not to worry about bridging equipment. That's Oumajgad says not to worry about that stuff, so I don't know. Oh, you don't need armored engineers. Okay, we can do these ones. I think that's what I remember him saying. We don't concern yourself with that. By the time you get it, we're already fighting Barbarossa, so I will pop these two back up. I've put a lot more on officers. I just kind of want to reach that 110% peak. And espionage is as it is. I've also reduced my supplies to 0, which is going to hurt us for a bit, but it's also going into production to finish up some things, so I'll keep an eye on that. And here comes one of our semi-mortarized. Just going to put these guys over here because we're not going to use them probably until the Battle of the Soviets there. So basically I've got these transports sitting here. I've got a few coastal battleships so that they don't get hurt. I've also got another fleet over here, which is my first navy. And these guys are going to help with support, and basically I'm going to load troops on here and attack these VPs with them. I've got quite a few transports, more than what he used. I like to have a nice high carry weight. I can load a shitload of troops on there. I might even split these up and I can start doing multiple invasions at the same time. It's a lot of micro though, I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of a pain in the ass dealing with all that stuff unless you put on really low speed. I might just rather stack them up and take these guys up pretty quickly. But I'll show you how Marco Antonio does it, and it's a shoe. And maybe it's gamey, I'm not sure, but I don't really. I think we could beat these guys no matter what, so it's not really a big concern to me. It's not like I'm taking advantage of them too much. Let's take a little look down here. And this is why we want the Spanish state. We want to get into this Mediterranean just to have control of it. It's nice to have. We'll keep the time going here. Maybe send these guys back. But we're really giving them a run for their money here. Passive. We've got a bunch we can still use. Convoy raid. Convoy raid. Convoy raid. We'll take a look at their production. Convoys, escorts, all escorts and all convoys. See, that's what I was talking about before, where you can stop them from producing stuff like carrier. They'll still produce this, I think. Like I said before, I don't think you can delete them, but you can already see that a good chunk of their production is taken up with escorts and convoys. They're feeling the wrath. They got a couple battleships in there too, which aren't great, but we'll have to just deal with it. Not too worried. Just keep everything moving. Speed 4. More transports. More air fleets. More transports. And see how much we're doing damage here. Like every few days we're taking down 2 transports, which is huge. And that's what I think Donut said. That it's all about tonnage, right? You don't worry about anything else, but how many tons of transports are you sinking? Or tons of material are you sinking for their war effort? And that's how you'll win the war. Rebase, passive. And Hitler never gave him enough subs. He promised them to him, but he never gave him enough. And if he did give him enough, we might be looking at a different form of history right now. These guys are already kind of hurting. I think you almost have to send them out one at a time. I rebased a bunch of planes too. I'll just keep it going for a bit. Maybe speed 3. But I rebased some planes down here. Bombers have split kind of in half. I'm keeping an eye on the British. They are coming in here, and I want to kind of keep an eye on them too. I think we should be fine though. I really don't think they have the same power that they did at the beginning of the French War. A lot of them aren't working right now, as you can see. A lot of them are repairing, but ones that are intercepting are at full strength, so this guy would probably do this. Air intercept. I'm going to try what John Doe said the other episode there about with the bombers as far as reserving. I don't know if he meant with interceptors or not, but if I do it with bombers, we'll try that, because I've got my bombers basically split into 2 forces. One to the north, where we're going to go into Denmark right now, and then some to the south. Probably going to start war with the Spain first, and then we'll just take Denmark kind of half-assedly, if that's a word. Air intercept, we'll just do an area around Amsterdam. See what the planes can kind of get into action here. I really want them to get back to full strength before I start using them again. Okay, we got a chunk of our garrison now, so I'm going to start deploying those, and I don't know who I'm going to put them under. Probably the reserve army group, but we will see. And And this was what the hell did I pick? Losing it. Okay, another one of you guys, so we can turn those other two back up to the top. Keep them going. And then our garrisons are done, which is nice. Takes a lot out of our production queue. You can see they're actually quite expensive, the way I built them at least. I put 2 garrisons per each one. I'm going to put one in Brest. What the hell? I can't deploy there? Oh, I should be able to. There you go. One here. One here. One there. One there. One there. Kind of, I guess, anywhere that I think that they would try and invade. And then we'll leave 2 for Denmark for right now. Just up here. Actually, this is sometimes they try and take. Sometimes the Brits try and come here. I don't think they will do this just because we're kind of killing them with the U-boats. Though I don't think they have the manpower, or not the manpower, but the forces to actually come in and try and invade. Not that they ever do it smartly anyway. They only come in here with a few troops. But just in case they do, I got those guys, and they aren't under anybody yet, and they all have commanders, which I don't think I really need. But I'll leave it for now. We're going to keep these guys moving, and I want to try and pick who I'm going to put in these boats. So I got 1,282 carry weight, and I think I'm just going to use infantry. I don't need anything else. We're just attacking basically the main and then one to the side of it. The main province, and then one to the side of it. We're going to put our nice fighting force into the main battle, and then we're going to put all of our HQs and a secondary force. So when those land without having to battle anybody, they can come and support this main battle, and it usually cleans them up quite nicely. But I gotta pick who I'm gonna use. And I've got Army Group B here. We're gonna pick kind of an army. And I really don't need anything else but infantry. I don't really need these guys. But you do need a pretty good command structure. I almost wouldn't mind having the actual army underneath it. That's why I want to pick all of them. I'll just detach this for now. I'll reattach it to the 5th Army. Sinking more transports. Take a look at our subs quickly. Just in case. This guy can go home. Go to your home. Rebase passive. How you doing? Yeah, just to be safe. Passive. Take another guy out to replace you. Alrighty. So these guys can start working now. Just get you air intercepting around there. And your buddy. Or is he working already? He's already working. So are you. How are you guys doing? Let him repair. Not too concerned about the Brits right now. And which army were we using? 4th? Is that what I said? 4th? Still have another semi-mortar. Which wouldn't be the end of the world in case I need them, but they're quite kind of heavy. I'll just take these guys for now, and they're going to come over to our... And you can actually see the weight right now. So 1857. They will be too heavy, but I'll just disband whoever I don't need. Not disband, but I won't put them on the ships. And we'll just take them over here. And that's where our navy is with our transports. 1282 weight. Take a sip of my drink right now. We're losing. We'll get you home after you... This guy's not doing too good either. They're trying. They're really, they're quite scared. They're putting all their effort over here. So that shouldn't be a problem. As soon as we deploy our navies and stuff around here, they're going to be so preoccupied with the U-boats that they're not going to really come after us. What are you guys doing? Not bad. You can see how much worthwhile these U-boats are, so I want to take care of them. Now you're going home already. And they're bombing us here, which is not good, obviously. Actually, I will take you guys and put you down in Spain. Actually, you are going to do this first. Air intercept. Good. And then the other guys will come down to Spain. Or they don't have any air bases down here. What I'll have to do... I'm just going to take a look at my air map mode quickly and see what damage they're doing. Yeah, they're doing Nijmegen. So they are bombing us. Close air support, you can come up top. Rebase these guys down here. They are trying to go after our IC, obviously, so you really don't have to concern yourself with anything but IC as far as planes go. And over here. What else we got here? Another garrison. Throw them up there. Whoops. What'd I do? Here. And more interceptors, which I will make another air wing out of. Where's my primary fleet? Primary fleet, make 8 more. Okay, we'll take this guy, make sure he can control more than 8 planes, or 7 planes. Rebase him to here. Just kind of watching these planes as I do this. These fucking Brits are coming in here. What are you up to? Yeah, they're coming. Who else is in there? Oh, Italy. Nice. Get him. One of you can come down here. Air intercept. Salute region. So these guys are here already. And how's Spain doing? Still our Fliegerkorps. You guys are right out of fuel. I put Army Group A to Paris. Paris. And what are you guys doing? They're out of fuel. I'm guessing that's just going to take a little bit. What are you guys building now? Same thing. Maybe I'll just take Denmark quickly while these guys kind of reorganize and get ready. We'll do that for this episode, and that's kind of a nice little finisher. It's already 18 minutes though. Maybe I will. I'll set up for the Denmark battle here, and then we'll quit this episode quickly. It's just going to be a pretty bland episode, I mean, but I want to show you guys everything, like I said. But I'll take the semi-motorized Army Corps out. And we'll put the rest of you on the boat if we can. A bit too heavy. So we're going to have to leave somebody behind. I'll leave 1, 2, 1306, one more. There we go. Now we can load all these guys on there. If we look at the fleet, we've got quite the force to go and take Denmark with. Actually, let's start it off. There's no point in ending it until we redeploy you here so they don't come in. Get that moving. Take a look at our U-boats before we do this. You can probably come back home. You've been fighting for a while. Rebase, passive. Rebase, passive. They're taking a chunk out of taking a chunk out of us now. You too. Go home. Go to Oumajgad. You can probably go home too. Passive. But we will place you. Okay, now get on the boats. Actually, I have this. So my hotkey 3? Yeah, 3 is my transport fleet. I'll take the 4th fleet too as well. I want to take this other fleet with the pocket battleships. And I'm going to get them to just kind of patrol around here. Patrol. And then my transport we will bring to... I think here. Let's do them passive. Start that off. And then once they're there, you wage war when you are in position. Like, don't declare war until you're in position. This helps. Okay, and we should be able to... That's Copenhagen and Guldborgs. I can't say that. But we will declare war right now on Denmark. Conquer Denmark. I do. Now there is the Soviets here, but I don't think they're going to give us any pain. The first thing I do is I take all my attached land units, and I'll take the HQs, right? HQ. So the army and then the 3 army corps, as well as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll attack with 6 on the in Copenhagen. So all these guys are going here, and then we'll do it again. Grab my transport fleet, select all, and now I don't remember who I picked. There's no that sucks. Okay, we'll get them to start moving then. Does it show? I guess they have to wait till they're 89 hours. We can start with our planes too. We can soften them up a little bit. These guys aren't too good, but these guys should all be good. We'll take 2. No, I'll do 1 into Copenhagen with ground attack, and then I'll take the next one and do reserve for Copenhagen. This is what John Doe was saying. So you do reserve, right? So same air base that they're coming out of, and they should reserve anybody that's, I guess, hurt or coming back, if I get it correctly. Let me know if I don't. Now we'll just start that for now. I want to see how it works. Actually, I need my interceptors there too. I need air superiority. Okay, now we've got these guys moving, I think. No, they're still 84 hours, 65 hours. I think we'll leave it here right now, guys. I want to keep these episodes semi-short so I can get them uploaded a lot quicker. And as soon as we come back, we're going to take Denmark quickly, and then we'll start our invasion of Spain. So thanks again for watching. Hit the like button, please, guys, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks a lot.